Okay, so today we will discuss about this question, a type of metamorphosis with no external changes of the insect between molts except in size. Based on the question, it states that the keyword is no external changes of the insect between molts except the size. Okay, so we have these choices: A. Ametabolous, B. Paurometabolous, C. Hemimetabolous, and D. Holometabolous. So before we are going to identify the answer, let's first discuss the choices. Okay, when we say holometabolous, this is actually a complete metamorphosis. Okay, complete metamorphosis, which means the life cycle is involves the egg, okay, immatures or larvae, um, pupa, and adult. So it undergoes pupation before reaching adult. Okay. Hemimetabolous and Paurometabolous are both forms of incomplete. Okay. Incomplete metamorphosis, uh, or sometimes they called it as gradual metamorphosis. Okay? Because this type of metamorphosis includes only three stages on their life cycle. So we have the egg, the nymphal stage or the naiads, and adult. Okay? So between these two, maybe some of you will get confused uh, because they are the same incomplete metamorphosis. There are distinction between these two uh, type of incomplete metamorphosis. Okay, Paurometabolous is a type of metamorphosis that occur in an insect in which the immatures is living together uh, with the parent under the same habitat. Okay, for example, we have the grasshopper. They live in the field, or let's say in a crop, and the nymphal stage is also living there together with the parents, sharing the same resources. So it falls under Paurometabolous. Okay, when we say Hemimetabolous, this is a type of incomplete metamorphosis in which the young one or the immature lives on a separate habitat or niche. Okay, for example, we have the dragonfly, in which the immatures lives on the water, while the adult is on the terrestrial. Okay, and they do not share the same resources, for example, for food, for shelter, etc. And the term for the immature, for the power metabolus, is nymph. Okay, nymph. And for the hemimetabolous are the naiads. Okay, because these are mostly water under living in water. Okay, and when we say ametabolous, this is a type of metamorphosis that does not undergo, uh, or let's say, this is a type of metamorphosis in which no changes will occur, or let's say no metamorphosis at all. Okay, so the answer is letter A. Okay, so there's a difference between these four types of metamorphosis.